Hi everyone. So today I'm going to talk about a few tips and tricks that you should follow on your Nothing Phone 2A. Now this is also a new experience for me because the glyph lighting, you can see there are three glyph lights on Nothing Phone 2A. In Nothing Phone 1 and Nothing Phone 2 there are more glyph lights, but since this is a budget offering we have limited glyph lights, but it has very specific functionality which I will talk about in this video. But before that, I want to talk about a few other tips and tricks related to lock screen widgets, AI wallpaper, quick settings, and then finally glyph settings and features. So let's start. So first I will talk about lock screen widgets. So you can see this is my current setup. So you can see a few widgets on the lock screen. So these are not just static, you can interact with them. So if you click on this, you see it has enabled the torch. Now it's disabled. So these are not static widgets. Now, how to place these widgets on the lock screen? So you open your phone, tap on any blank space. So you will get three options: home settings, widgets, customization. Click on customization. Scroll to the left. Now you will see three options: widgets, shortcuts, and more. So this is the widgets. You click on this widgets and you can say this is my current setup. I can remove these. I can add new ones. So this is how you can do it. So maybe let's see, if I remove this one, I can put any other widget. So basically this is, I selected the quick settings. So you can select any type of shape in the quick settings. This pill shape, this circle, or this normal smaller circle. So if I click on this, it will ask me that which setting I want to put as a widget. So let's say I want to put alarm. I click on this and now you can see it has the alarm widget. So the same way you can, there are few options. So whether you have three options, quick settings, you have, as I already mentioned, you have compass to big circle, small circle, you have screen time, you have photos, you have this clock, basically digital clock, analog clock. So these widgets you can put on your screen. So it's actually quite useful because it is not a static widget, you can interact with it. Let me show you this one. So you can see alarm is there. So if I click on this, it will directly take me to the alarm. So you don't have to dig into the settings. And things like this was dark mode option. So you can see I can, without unlocking, I can just select this. It will change the dark mode settings. So for alarm, it asks me to open the phone, but for this dark mode, I need not open the phone. Same for torch. You see the torch is enabled. Now there are two more things. On the left hand side, this is the mute button, you can say, and this is the torch. So we can change this also. Again, tap on the screen, go to customization, scroll to the left, you can see the shortcuts. So currently on the left hand side, I have the mute button, on the right, I have the torch. You can click on it and then you can select anything that you want, maybe video camera. And on the right, instead of torch, I select do not disturb button. So let's lock the phone, double tap, see, it has changed. And it directly takes me to the camera. So pretty useful feature in my opinion. I have been using especially the mute button to change between silent mode and normal ringtone mode. That was about the lock screen. Now let's talk about wallpapers. Again, go to customization. So by default, it will be on this icon pack. So if you notice below, you have this wallpaper selection, and there's an option for more wallpapers. Click on that. This is my current selection. So you can just click on this, select this, and press done. your wallpaper will be changed. This is this most simple approach. Now, if you want to dig into a bit more into the customization, then what you can do is select on this. Now there is scrolling on, scrolling off. If you click on this, it will ask you a couple of things. Atmosphere off, glass off. So click on atmosphere. So you will see this screen has been basically blurred. So let's see how it looks like. Now this actually has been blurred and you cannot see what is in the wallpaper anymore. This was the original wallpaper. You can see these lines and all this design. But now if you go to the main screen, you cannot see those. Basically it blurs the whole image. Then next, now we have something called Wallpaper Studio. So this was what I showed you previously, is just the standard nothing wallpapers. We have some basic color wallpapers also. And then we have this Wallpaper Studio. So what it does, if you click on create, so basically it's the same as the AI wallpaper that we have on the S24 series, on the Galaxy S24 series, where we can select different type of wallpapers and then create a wallpaper. So you can select any type of combination and then it will create that. So it takes a few seconds and this is the result. Then you can set it as wallpaper. So again, it will go through the same process. Even in this option, you can select atmosphere on, off, and there's something called glass off also. So if you click on this, it basically brings in vertical line on the wallpaper. I think it's a signature nothing feature. So let's leave it at this and click on done. So here it is. So it gives you quite a lot of options to modify your wallpaper, which is a good thing in my opinion, as you can customize your phone to your liking. So this was about the wallpaper. Now next up, we have the quick settings. So basically, as you know, I can press icons on the screen, and not all of these are like application icons. You say this is the alarm. This is my toggle to switch between vibrate mode, silent mode, or the normal ringtone mode. So nothing gives you an option to add those. So go to widget. So there are 24 nothing widget. Then we have this quick settings. So you can see again, so pill shaped, small circle and big circle. So if you drag it to anywhere on the home screen, it will ask you to select what settings do you want to actually place on your screen. Let me place location. You see location is there. So I can then toggle it on and off. So again, a neat feature, because it will allow you to have the most important settings on your home screen itself. You can either have it as a widget on your lock screen, or you can have it as a app icon on your home screen. Pretty useful. It gives you a customization. It's always good to have options. Next up is another nifty little feature. So you go again to customization, where you went to change the widgets, then the wallpaper. Then there's a third option called layout. Click on that. So basically you can change the home screen settings here. So you can select how many apps you can place on your home screen. I mean, in a row, you can place 4 or you can place 5 apps. Then there's another option which actually I like the most out of all these settings, which is the app label. So if you click on this, click on apply. So you can see we have all the names of all the apps and the folders. But if you do not want that, go to customization again, go to layout, just switch it off, apply. So basically now there's no text or no label on your app icons. So I have been using it like this because it gives you a little bit of different experience, that there's not hardly any text on my screen. So the whole space is occupied by these circles, which looks, so aesthetically it looks very pleasing. Then you can display a search box, the standard Google search box. I generally don't keep it because you can always place this Google widget anywhere on the screen. So no point in having the permanent box enabled. Okay, so these are about the quick settings. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is the glyph lighting, because that is the main feature on which nothing is built on. These glyph lights. How to make maximum use of these glyph lights? Let's see. Go to settings, and on the third option you have glyph interface. So now first on the left hand side you see there is a slide. So these actually increases the intensity of your glyph light, increases or decreases. So this is the maximum intensity, this is medium, and this is low. So good to have option. Then you have ringtone. So you can select any different ringtone. So there are currently it's crossing. You can select any of these. See, this is my current ringtone. Let's look at other. The good thing is that the glyph lights are actually synced with the sound. So you can play around with this. So I have kept it here. You can also like switch it off. So this is the sound only. So then it will not show you the glyph lighting. But I mean, if you are disabling it, then what's the use of taking the thing from 2A? Because it's all about the glyph lights, right? So you can select anything from this. There are other options also. So you can select as per your preference. Okay. Then this is the notification sound. That was ringtone. Same fundamentals as the ringtone. Then flip to glyph. If you then select flip to glyph, then put it like this. It will give a small notification, and basically it puts the phone on mute. So the only way you will get to know if you are receiving a call or a notification is that these lights will do their thing. Next, then we have something called glyph timer. It's a very interesting thing. I have not used it till now, but it looks interesting. So keep a timer of 30 seconds. And it is writing that place your phone face down to get started. So let's see. You see, I'm not sure this is very much visible or not, but you can see this lighting is actually getting reduced. So when the timer is over, it will get it started from here, it will go till here. So basically 30 seconds will be over when it reaches this point. It's almost over. And then it will give a notification that your time is up. So a pretty neat feature in my opinion. So you have to click on finish to dismiss the notification. So again, it's a good use of the glyph interface as a timer. Then we have something called composer. Now this is basically, if you are interested in sound, you are a musician, you install this glyph composer and you can create your own sound. So I am staying away from that. I'm no musician. Then we have this volume indicator. So basically, if you increase or decrease the volume, so this bar will become full or it will go down based on what volume you are setting. Then there's also third-party support. It's very limited. So if you select Glyph Progress, then you can basically select Uber. I think Zomato is also there, but I don't have it installed. And Calendar, I'm not sure what Calendar does. I only know that Uber, basically it will show you how much time the cab will take to reach your location. Now I don't know how useful this is, because you might as well just open your phone and in the notification you can see that where your cab is. You don't need to look at the light. Okay, now my cab is going to reach. So I don't know how useful it is, but good to have nevertheless. Then music visualization. So if I select this on, yeah, so basically this music visualization will enable you to keep your phone like this, and these glyph lights will blink as per the music that is being played. I will not play music because then I will get a copyright strike. So this was about the Glyph interface. So that's it, guys. That's all I wanted to talk about today. So please do like and subscribe my channel, and I will see you in the next video.